can come to a comfortable seat. It can be cross-legged, or it can be on your heels if you prefer. Just that your spine is long and your neck is long. That's the most important thing. So start to feel lengthening from the base of your spine. Ideally, we use the cushion so we can sit a little bit forward and then our knees can drop a bit. This way our spine grows long, all the way up to the neck, top of the head, reaching up. All right. So thank you very, very much for being here. I'm very honored and grateful that Marina from Cornerstone Community Housing invited me. Today we're going to have a yoga practice. I make part of a team of people of an organization called Stamina in Action, and we do different things from well-being coaching to professional coaching to health coaching. We started initially only with women, but quickly found out that there was a broader range. So we're a team of different professional coaches. You can see us individually or as a team to specify on whatever it is that you need. And for 2021, I know that people have a lot of resolutions. By the way, you have time until December 31st to sign up for the resolution run here with the Community Cornerstone Housing. And you get a face mask for your registration. So go ahead and get that going. This year is obviously different. Everything is virtual, but that doesn't have to stop us. So that's one resolution. And then for our practice today, within the yoga practice, we also have small and big resolutions. So we're going to take some time today and then just think about anything that you want or that you want to share. So one of the beautiful things about this practice is that we don't do it just for ourselves, we do it for everybody. And as we breathe and as we move and as we sing, different things that we do, all these practices are meant to be shared with others, and even to practice for those of us who cannot practice at a certain moment in time or in life. So many teachers say that you have to practice when you're okay, because when we're not okay, we're not going to be able to do it. So that's a nice teaching. So I'm very glad that I can be here. For those of you that have practiced before, welcome back. And for those of you whose first time or approach to yoga is today, then I feel very honored to share a little bit of my practice with you. It's a very personal practice. You don't have to do anything with your body that your body does not want to do. So please feel free to skip some of the movements. If you need to rest at any time, you can go into this pose that's called child's pose. Basically, you sit back on your heels and you rest your forehead on the ground. You can take a break there and then slowly join us again. So if you don't have your eyes closed, close them now. Bring all your attention to your breath. Breathe deeply. Don't leave it up in the chest. Make it go all the way down. There's a lot of space and room inside of you to breathe. So inhale deeply. Maybe you can even hear your breath. Exhale deeply. And then as you exhale, keep growing tall. Inhale deeply, grow tall, open your chest, rib cage, abdomen. Exhale and keep growing tall. Your shoulders down and away from your ears. Keep reaching your spine long. Take 3 more. Inhale and exhale. At your own pace, slowly. Keep your eyes closed, all your attention in your breath. And after the next exhale, bring your hands to your chest. So yoga is not a religion, it's not a specific religion. It does not need you to be anything or believe in anything. But it asks you to discover for yourself. And that's why we sit, and that's why we move and we breathe and we do all this self-reflection, observation all the time. Just in that way is where we can gain knowledge of ourselves and our true nature, and that's the purpose of yoga. So the Om, to open our practice, is just the universal sound. It contains everything. It's not tied to any category, or it's bigger and beyond that. So we're gonna breathe in. You can do it silently or join me. Travel up and down your spine. Inhale. And take a moment here, deep inside, to offer your practice. Think about somebody you love, somebody you respect, somebody who needs it. And imagine you have them right there in front of you throughout the whole practice. Everything you do it for them. And then to offer all the fruits of the actions, and it makes it even more powerful than meditation. So take out the cushion if you have it. Lean forward, bring your feet back, hands and knees, hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips. Inhale, belly down, open your chest. Exhale, round your belly, your back like a cat. Push the floor away. Inhale, opposite, drop your shoulders down, belly down, chest out. Exhale, push the floor away. Now open your hands wide. Press down with all 10 fingers and the base of the hand. Keep going. 3 more, just like this. You can go fast or slow, just waking up the spine as you wish. And then lift your knees off the ground. Hips up. Push with your hands forward. Hands stay shoulder width apart. Push with your feet back. Feet stay hip width apart. And then drop your head down. Lengthen your back, especially your lower back. And breathe here. You can bend your knees as much as you want and need. Straighten your arms. Keep pushing away. If you're too far away, then walk in closer. Belly, lower belly in. And this flushes the body. Breathe there for 3, 4, 2. Long exhale for 1. Good, and then slowly walk up to your hands with your feet. Let your head hang, shoulders hang. Grab opposite elbows and rock side to side like a raging doll. And then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, coming up. Last thing to come up is your head, shoulders up, back and down. Mountain pose. Feet together, legs together, rotate your hips in. And from here we're going to do some sun salutations. They wake up the whole body. You can memorize them, practice them over the holidays. So we'll do one together and then add some variations. Inhale, reaching your arms up, open the space between the ribs, lower down. Right foot, big step back, lower the knee, open the chest, look forward. Left foot back, plank. Lower down the knees, chest and chin, elbows close to your ribs. Lower everything down, shoulders back, cobra. And then push back through child's pose where you can rest when you need, and then knees up, downward dog. It's like an upside down V. Right foot forward, big step. If it doesn't reach, help it out with your hand. Look forward. Left foot forward, fold. Reach all the way up and stretch. Come back to the center and we keep going. Reaching up, lower down, breathing out. Left foot back, open your chest, look forward. Right foot back, plant both hands down, plank. So ribs in, belly button in, butt in. Separate your scapula, push the floor away, lower down knees, chest and chin. Up, shoulders back, cobra. Upside down V, downward dog. Left foot forward, look up. Right foot forward, fold. Reach up and back. Come to the center. Keep going. See, your mind is following your body. Reach up and back and fold. Right foot back, and we start from the most gross. Left foot back, plank, knees, chest and chin. Yeah, we start with the body, but then we go to the breath. A little more subtle. Back to downward dog. Then we go to the senses, and then we go to the mind and concentrating the mind. So you go subtler and subtler. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Reach up and back. Come to the center. And then none of those limbs of yoga have a purpose if we don't watch and observe ourselves, right? So that's where the ethical rules or conducts or the observances come. Reach up and back, and they are fold forward. They are very common sense. Left foot back, like no stealing, no harming. Right foot back, plank, lower down slowly. They're common sense, but we have to practice them in order to be in a better world. Shoulders back, roll up. Push away. Left foot forward. Right foot forward, fold. Up and back. Come to the center. So then you have all the limbs of yoga. And that's where it's one whole science. Reach up and back. Fold forward. Right foot back. Lower down the knee, look up. You can stay here, or you can come up to your left knee. Push a little bit. Or interlace your hands up. And reach up with your index fingers. Index finger doesn't interlace. All the rest do. Breathe for 3. Open your chest for 2. For 1. Good. Hands down. Reach your right knee up and your right foot a little bit closer. And then shift your hips facing forward. Both legs straight and start folding over your left leg. Pushing your left hip back and your right hip forward. Doesn't matter if you don't make it to the ground. You can also have some books that you can use as props or just your fingertips. Breathe for 2. And for 1, look forward, bend your left knee a little bit and lift off your right foot off the ground and kick back. Top of the head reaches forward. Again, if you need to use your hands, then you just use your fingertips and you take them out slowly, one by one. Breathe here, find steadiness even if it's difficult. Concentrate, look at one point. Don't take away your gaze. A little bit more too. 1, right foot steps back. Walk your left foot forward a little bit. Leave your right heel up. Bring your arms up. Lift from your upper back and sit lower. Breathe, straighten and push through the back leg. Hands down. Left foot up and back. So now push with both hands. Leave your left foot up and back and kick. Bend your knee, open your hip. Let your left foot hang back. Opening the hip. Any movement you like or find stillness there, and let it drop and breathe for 3. For 2, keep pushing up and back. For 1, all the way back with your left foot, right foot back, plank. Now here you can keep going, knees, chest and chin, or lower everything down like a table, elbows towards your ribs. And then either cobra, or if you know up dog, your legs are off the ground and you push shoulders back, chest out, down dog. Now right foot up and back, in between your hands. Lower down the left knee, look forward, maybe you stay here, that's perfect. Or come up to your right knee and start back bending your back a little bit. Or interlace your hands. Draw a big circle from the ground all the way up. And at the same time, you are slowly sinking down, but also reaching up. And what helps you reach up? Your chest, your upper back, your arms, but also imagine that there's a vacuum inside you. There are these locks called bandhas in yoga, and they prevent the energy from escaping, from letting it out. So you can, it's like a suction of your genitals in, and it's a little bit of a pull, so you can reach up taller and then release. Come up to 90 degrees and twist to the right now. So you can either bring your hand outside of your left knee, your right hand on your lower back, twist to the right, or bring your left elbow. And then you push with the hand that's up here, push down, try to bring palms to center. Breathe here for 3, for 2, for 1. Release, lift your left leg, bring your left foot a little bit closer, and then as you send your right hip back, lower down your head towards your right leg, both legs straight, right hip back, left hip forward. You should feel it on the back of your right leg all the way up and into the inner hip. If your attention goes, you bring it back to your breath. Trace your breath in the body where you want it to go and release. Breath is very subtle. There's energy inside the breath, prana. That's what allows you to breathe. See, so what powers the breath? What's that vital energy force that's sustaining us? We have to tap into that. And then from there we move. Look forward. You can either walk your hands forward and slowly start lifting up the left foot, or go all the way up, and then from here, 1 finger at a time. Concentrate, keep it steady. If you fall, you just come back up. And all the way back. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, sit lower on your right knee. Lengthen your left leg. Bring your arms all the way up. Hands down, lift right foot up and back. First, just kick up. Lengthen, lengthen. Now bend the knee, open the hip, let it hang. Maybe you can look at your right foot under your left armpit. Breathe here for 3, maybe go deeper. If you practice and you want to go all the way back, just let that foot come down. Push your hips up. But then you have to come back. So go there if you're going to come back. All the way down back to a plank. Everything tucks in. Lower down slowly, elbows close to your ribs. Push the floor away, arch your back. Back to down. Breathe for 2. Breathe into the sides of your lower back. For 1, the sides of the rib cage. Expanding for 1. Left foot forward. Bring it out to the left side, left edge of the left hand. And then look forward. So both hands inside the left foot. And then you just rock forward and back. And then you bounce up and down a little bit. And then you lower down your right knee. And you come back to half split, extend your left leg. And then forward, you fold it, bring your chest out. Back, round your back. Forward, bend your knees, straighten your arms, chest out. Do it a couple more times. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And then the next one, we stay forward. Chest out. This is lizard pose. So just imagine all the traits of a lizard. Your hip, your external rotation of your left hip is only accomplished by staying there for a long time. Steady breath, steady mind, steady body. So don't rush. Don't go down so that you have to run out of the pose. If you have space, you can start bringing your forearms down. Here is perfectly fine. Keep breathing for 2. This is like the queen of the hip openers for people who do a lot of running, for example, or cycling. Really good. And then come back, bring your right knee a little bit closer, come all the way up, and let's twist to the other side. So right hand outside the left knee, left hand in my lower back, and I twist. Keep your right foot active. Or you bring the elbow out. Then press palms, push with the one that's up high, and slowly twist. So this massages all your internal organs. It's fantastic for digestion, elimination, cleaning the body. You get a twist in your lower organs, intestines, middle organs, diaphragm, and up in the lungs as well, in the heart. So it's triple burner. And then release. Left foot up and back. Let's keep moving a little bit more. Go back to a plank. Lower down slowly. You already know it. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Right foot up and back. Bring it outside the right hand. Rock forward and up and down. And if you want, you can lengthen and bend. Chest in, round your back, hide your head like a turtle, and then push out. Let it be an exploration of your body, of your mind, of your life. Sometimes you get insights in the middle of the yoga practice because you're practicing receptivity, being open and receptive. If we always have the thinking mind controlling, then that's very hard. So we tune in, and then we just sit there and listen, trying to find comfort in discomfort sometimes. And then it's like watering a seed. Right at the beginning we plant this seed, and then the whole practice, the heat, it's like that water for that seed. Takes you a little step closer to your goal. And that's why we're always practicing. There's always a little step to go. Breathe into the right hip. One more long exhalation. Knees down. Chest down, chin down. Stay here. Your butt is up. Walk a little bit closer with your knees. Feel the opening of your throat and your upper back. Your elbows close to your body, your hands below your shoulders. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat. Breathe. Lower everything down. Push with your hands. Rotate your shoulders back. Keep your pelvis down. And vertebra by vertebra start coming up. Shoulders down, elbows down. Chest out. Cobra. Head back for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Just like you came up, you come down. Feet together, legs together, arms to the sides of your body. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, and then inhale halfway and come up. So bring your head up, your chest up, your legs up. And stay there on your belly. Keep breathing. Everything's working together. Relax your face. Lengthen, kick even more back. 3, 2, 1. Up and back. Child's pose or resting pose. We're resting, but we're still watching. Come up again into hands and knees. Lower back down, knees, chest, and chin. Stay here. If you want to go deeper, walk closer with your knees. For 3, for 2, for 1. Lower everything down. Separate your knees, bend your feet, bend your legs, grab top of your feet. If this is not happening, that's okay. You can bend your knees and then come up, hands almost to the sides of your ears, like a parachute. And then you stay there. You can grab the top of your feet, go ahead. Look forward. Exhale, prepare. And come up. And then you kick. Kick with your feet, pull with your hands, open your chest. Bow pose. It's good for everything. Stay here, active your legs, your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Push back into child's pose one more time. If you want, massage your lower back, making fists with your hands. Stay there. And then with your eyes closed, slowly roll up, sitting on your heels if that's comfortable. If not, just sit cross-legged for a couple minutes. So transitioning into our second part of the class. Once we move the body and the energy a little bit, we can go more subtle into our senses and our breath control. So we're just going to do one breathing exercise a couple of times. We'll repeat it. And at the beginning it may be hard to follow along, but it's just practice. So bring your hands on your belly. And then when you breathe in and out, as you breathe in, you push your belly out. You can have your hands there so you can see. If it doesn't happen, that means that you're breathing from up here from your chest, and there's a lot of space that you're not using. So just be patient, compassionate with yourself. That's another one of the tenets or rules in yoga. Compassion, it's number one. Towards yourself, towards everyone. Everything. So this one you can practice anytime, anywhere. And if you can feel how it rises and falls, then we're going to focus only on our exhale. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to exhale forcefully through your nose, pushing the belly in as if somebody gave you a little fist or a little punch on your belly. So it goes something like this. Every time I breathe out, I push the belly in. And then I do it so forcefully that naturally air comes back in. And then it's going to work as this pump. And it's also going to clean all my nasal passages and allow for the air and the prana to go up. So we're going to go slowly. And again, don't force it. Focus only on the exhale. Breathe only through your nose. Inhale is going to be more passive. Exhale, force. Inhale. Exhale in transition. Leave your hands on your belly or place them down and begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. Keep pumping. All your attention's there, right above your belly button. It's your inner sun, your solar plexus. Keep it there. This breath of fire gives you, it's energizing and invigorating. A little bit more, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale everything. Keep your eyes closed, all your attention up in between your eyebrows. Inhale. Hold your breath. Breathe out when you have to. And prepare for one more round. Spine long. If you're falling asleep, then you're not concentrated. So spine straight and long, shoulders back. See, the pose and how we present ourselves into the world is so important for our energy as well. If we're like this, then we're going to start to feel what it feels like to be like that. Closed and sluggish. And if we open up, then we can access that power. Inhale. Exhale, all your attention up here. 3 fingers up the belly button. And inhale. Go. Only concentrate on the exhale. Exhale, exhale. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Keep going. Just keep going, keep going. Go slower if you must. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, exhale, completely relax. Now inhale, the biggest, deepest breath you've taken in this hour. Shoulders back, hold your breath, relax your face. Suspend everything for 1 moment. You're full of oxygen, relax, you don't have to breathe in. Become a friend with these sensations. Even when uncomfortable emotion starts to rise up. And then when you have to exhale, you just relax everything. And you always know you can breathe. And then when we're grateful for that, then life really turns around just with our breath. Just watch a couple cycles of your air come in and out. No need to control it, force it, hold it. Just watch it. And then slowly bring your feet out to the side. Sit up. Lift any excess skin. Make sure your sits bones are firmly grounded. Navasana, or boat pose. Reach your legs up 90 degrees. If you want it harder, you can try straightening. The most important thing is we can't let our upper body round. So chest out. Hands by your sides. And then we're going to breathe in and out quickly through our nose. Only up here in the chest, like a sniffing dog. You don't have to go that fast. You can go slower, but hold it there, chest out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, hands down, feet hip width apart. Push your pelvis up like a lower back down, lift your feet up. 1 more just like this. For here, just breathe in and out slowly, but hold it, or up. For 3, if you start shaking, that's fine. For 2, for 1. Then slowly release. Bend your knees a little bit. Let your head, your torso hang down. No forcing here. Just release your lower back, your neck and shoulders. And lengthen your exhale. We were focusing on the inhale. Now to finish off, we're going to focus just on the exhale. Breathe out. Thank you so much. Couple more breaths, just stay here. Your nervous system's getting the sign to just relax. You're telling it everything is okay. No need to run, no need to hide, no need to do anything at all. If you feel you have to go away from this, then come back a little bit, don't go as deep. Look up and release. Okay, come to the top of your mat. We have to really round our backs in order to rock back and forth. If you feel that you're hitting on a vertebra, then it's better not to rock. But if you really round your back, then you shouldn't feel or hear sounds, right? So as you wish, watch me first to see the whole sequence and then we go ahead. We're gonna rock back and forth a couple times and then we're gonna stay back. Your hands are gonna catch your hips. Your legs are gonna hang. They're gonna get heavy. Maybe they stay up here, maybe they come all the way down. And we're gonna walk with our hands without letting our arms go too far apart. Walk with your hands up, and then when you have them ready, your legs come up. If this is very uncomfortable, bend your knees a little bit, but try for your vertebra to go off the ground. If this is uncomfortable for your neck, or you have something in your spine and you'd rather skip it, just go legs up the wall. And then you can relax there. So let's go ahead. In order to come out, we're going to slowly use our core and roll back down. Okay? So, there we are. And now stay back. Catch your hips. Close your eyes. Just for a couple moments, even if it's harder to breathe here. Try to slow your breath. Legs up. Use your hands on your back to help support. Your chest comes closer or to your chin. And then all your attention back at that space between the eyebrows. Try to see something there. It can be anything at all, something that inspires you. And now bend your knees, bring them close to your forehead or sides of your ears. And then press your hands down on the mat and slowly use your core, vertebra by vertebra. We don't want to hurt after healing. Slowly come down. Place your feet close to your butt, hip width apart, and then push pelvis up, 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 up without letting your legs come apart. Pushing all the way up. You can grab, if you're on a mat, to the sides of your mat. You can press the floor down or interlace your hands behind your back. Bridge pose. The higher your hips go, the closer your chest to your chin, the more you arch your upper back, and then you don't let the lower back do the whole job. Release your hands, roll down upper back, middle back, lower back. Press your belly button into the spine and the spine to the ground. Inhale. Everything pushes down, exhale. And one more time, pelvis up, reaching to the almost limit a little bit before. Interlace your hands behind your back and push. Pretend you have something in between your legs like a block or a ball. Can't let it fall. Your legs are active. Again, that helps your lower back release some of the effort. And slowly come back. Inhale one more time. Exhale, push belly button to spine, spine to floor, floor to the center of the earth. Hug your knees, move side to side. Let your right Fold over your left and let your knees drop to the left, leaving your arms open like a T and looking at your right arm, right shoulder on the ground. Slowly coming back and switching left over right. Let your knees hang to the right. Look at your left shoulder, left arm, left hand. Every inhale you take, visualize your spine getting longer. It's really getting longer. And every exhale you take, twisting a little bit more. And then slowly make your way up to a seat. Close your eyes. And take a moment here, after having prepared mind, breath, body, to just sit with yourself for a couple minutes. Whatever intention you had at the beginning, sit there with it without trying to change it. If your mind gets anxious, it's normal. That's what the mind does. It's like a little kid. So you bring it back. That's why it's the power of intention. Whatever it is, have something to keep coming back to. And once you experience and see the benefits in your life, in the life of the people that you care for, then it doesn't become like an obligation. It's something that you look forward to, that you want to take care of yourself in that way. It's like a domino effect. So we take care of ourselves, we take care of the other. And then it just keeps growing. It goes way beyond our body, our mind. Much, much more than that. So just keep your eyes closed and lay down. Take up space. Let your palms face up. Your arms to your sides, a little bit like a star. Or like an angel. Let your feet hang to the sides. And as you relax your body a couple minutes, completely receptive, unconcerned. You imagine yourself extending and expanding way beyond what you think your boundary is. All these are just tools and techniques to get us closer to ourselves. And then our self it doesn't need anything. We're just doing this for the body and the mind so that the self can just shine with its own light. Go to your center of your chest, deep inside your spiritual heart, your innermost being, and from there take a deep, deep breath in. Exhale in all directions out through all the pores of your skin. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. And with your next breath, you start moving your hands and feet. You can roll to one side. And come up to a seat so we can close our practice together. Shanti means peace. We're going to sing Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had a good time. Again, it's an honor. Thank you, Marina, for inviting me to be here with you today. I'm from the Stamina in Action team. So if you want to get in touch with either Community Cornerstone Housing or Stamina in Action, please visit our websites. Let us know. We'll be happy to help you go into the new year, as you may need to, whatever you need to work on. So you can go either to staminainaction.com or cchbaltimore.org.